In the last video, I collected over 50,000 blocks, and today I'm going to be using them to build a massive kingdom in Minecraft Survival. This will be well beyond the scope of anything I have done so far. So without further ado, let's hop right into it. But first, we're going to need to flatten a 100 by 100 piece of land. That way, we can make room for the massive build coming up next. The next thing we need is the wall, so let's construct some stone bricks. Alright, now that we've got a blank slate to work with, we can now start working on the base of the wall. I was originally going to make this wall a square, but circles are cooler, so I'm going to use them. The only issue is I haven't drawn a circle in a really long time. And even then I had to use a tutorial. So I'm going to be using this very helpful layout in order to build the kingdom. So without further ado, let's begin. Ooh, Wandering Trader. Nice. And boom, the outer wall is done. Now we need to do the inner wall. And for this, I'm not going to be using some weird website. I'm just going to eyeball it. And you guys are probably sick of me doing that editing trick where I only include me placing the blocks, so I will do it differently. Psych, I'm doing it anyway. Cue the montage. That took a while. But you know it won't take a while? Subscribing. It's free and it helps me out a ton, because these projects take absolute ages. But enough of that, let's get back to the project. But we aren't completely done yet because we still need to do the entrance. And for that, I'm going to use a 2x2 redstone door that'll only open during the daytime so mobs can't get in. So let's go get the materials for that. While most materials were a breeze to get, I couldn't find any slime balls, so we're going to have to go to a swamp for some. Thankfully, I looked on Chunkbase and there seems to be one a few thousand blocks away. So let's head over there to see what we can get. Alright, we're here now, so let's farm some slow. Okay, we got out of there mostly unscathed, but now that means it's time to build the entrance. And boom, the wall is basically done. Now we just need to add those weird things on top of walls. Alright, and we are done making the wall. Jeez, man, this took a while. And after all that, we are just barely halfway done. Wow. Now I can't build a kingdom without civilians, so I just created a bush that separates my base from the villagers. I also built some layouts of their houses, which all have their own unique size and shape, to make all the buildings stand out from one another. I've also decided to use spruce wood for the project, so let's go to a spruce biome and build the houses. Yo, I can't see you in front of me. Well, hopefully we don't run to him out. Oh hey, a cherry grove. Might use this later on in the video. But for now, let's go build some houses. Now that the houses are basically finished, I want to build some workplaces for the villagers, just to keep a stable economy. Starting off with the Fletchers. Alright, now let's make a farm for these guys. Now that the workplaces are basically finished, I want to build an area with a pond and like some trees, kind of like an arboretum of sorts. And this will take a lot of different items to make, so let's get all those. Alright, looking good so far. Remember how I said I'd use Cherry Grove later on in the video? Well, now it's later on in the video, so let's go get that. Okay, that was pretty easy to get, but now it's time for us to get an even harder thing to get, the Sniffer. They were added the new 1.20 update, but I haven't really tinkered around with them much, so I decided to put them in the build. You can find their eggs in Warm Ocean Ruins, so let's go find some of those. Let's go, first try. Definitely didn't cut out like an hour of me trying to find it. And now we just gotta wait for him to hatch. And while he's doing that, let's build the forest. Alright, let's go. Now we got a Sniffer with us. Oh my god, he's so cute! Alright, that looks pretty good. Now, let's make the final workplace of the build, the library. It'll house a lot of stuff, from books, to the law, to, well, anything you could ever want in a library. So let's build it. Okay, now that the exterior is done, we'll need some bookshelves for the interior, so let's head to the stronghold. But before that, I believe it's important that we make the laws for this country. And you guys should be the ones to make those laws, so comment down below your most outrageous and weirdest law, and I'll put it in the book, guaranteed. Unless we get like 1,000 comments. But now let's make the interior. Now let's make a prison in case anyone breaks these laws. Now we have one more building to do before this challenge is complete, my house. You may be wondering what I will build to be my house, and it comes from a book that is very special to me. The Minecraft Handbook. Right, I'm going to be using the Minecraft Handbook. It's got everything I need to build a big base, so let's do this. But when I loaded back in Minecraft, I couldn't find my world anywhere. It was corrupted, with seemingly no way of getting back. After all this time, all my pain, all my happiness.
Yes, we got it done! Yeah!
Is it really all over? No, and not for a long time. After moving around some files, and using some rather suspicious methods, I was able to get my world back. Now let's finish this thing. And after moving in all the villagers, we are finally done probably one of the biggest projects I've ever done. This took me nearly a month to build, and another month to edit, so if you could subscribe and like, that'd be greatly appreciated. And even if you don't, I really thank you. I can't thank you enough for watching to the end. So this is a super fun project to do, but it did take me 2 months, so I should probably do something a little less big next time. But if you excuse me, I'm gonna have to start moving in. See you next time. But how'd I get all the blocks to do this? Well, click this video to find out.